Ministry for Primary Industries held a Paua stakeholder meeting at the Otakou Marae yesterday. The meeting followed an uproar earlier this year when a plan emerged to open public Paua reserves to commercial fishing. That uproar led to the forming of local lobby group Paua to the People. Spokesman Hamish Forrester joins us to explain what happened at yesterday's meeting. Good evening, Hamish.
Good evening.
Now, first of all, remind viewers how we got to where we are.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, the plan was put forward by the commercial industry to open up these 4 areas in Otago and Southland that have been historically closed since the 70s to commercial fishing, and they're a very valuable asset for recreational and customary users.
Now, consultation was extended in June. What's been happening since then?
There's been 3 stakeholder meetings held. The last one was yesterday, and we've been gathering evidence and more information to present to the ministry.
So what happened at yesterday's meeting?
Yesterday's meeting, we finalised a number of issues that all the parties could agree on, that these areas are of high value to non-commercial users, that there are a number of things such as ease of access, there is relatively greater numbers of power in these areas, and these areas are used.
Now, who was at this meeting?
There were representatives from MPI, obviously, the commercial sector, the customary users, recreational, which Paua to People are a part of as well.
Now, so you've got a set of ideas that you will agree upon. What happens now?
Well, that set of ideas is finalised. There's a draft set that we're all agreed on that will be finalised, that will become part of the recommendation that MPI send up to the Minister, and hopefully we're going to get a result before Christmas time.
What were your thoughts on the meeting? How optimistic are you of a positive outcome?
Oh, we're very optimistic. At the start of this process, the evidence we thought was very strong. We've gained a lot more evidence, and during the process the commercial representatives actually acknowledged that they hadn't really done their homework. They'd underestimated the use of these areas, and they'd underestimated the value of these areas, which was quite a big thing for them to actually do. So yeah, we're really optimistic. Some of the evidence that came out in that process also meant that a very significant quota owner now supports the idea of these areas remaining closed.
That is a positive move. What is next on the agenda then for Paua to the People?
Basically, it's just sit and wait and hope for the right result. All things being equal, if logic and reason prevails, the result will be that these areas remain closed.
Have you got a time frame for when the result might come out?
MPI indicated yesterday that they'd like to get something sent to the Minister prior to Christmas, and hopefully that should be done.
Wonderful. Well, Paua to the People spokesman Hamish Forrester, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.